Nivedita Madpati. Today I am here with the subject Value Education Children. So you have to open the textbook as you know that Yes I Can, a book of moral education. Here moral education is nothing but value education children. So you have to open the page number 21. See. Page number 21. Lesson 5 Safety Says. Lesson 5 Safety Says. So see here children. Value Education Lesson 5 Safety Says. So here safety says is nothing but safety rules children. You have to follow the safety rules. Where you have to follow the safety rules children? You have already learned in EVS, isn't it? In the subject EVS about the safety rules. Yes, you have to follow the safety rules at home and even on the road. So here also we will continue with the same. See, we must keep ourselves safe from getting hurt. We have to keep ourselves safe children from getting hurt. While playing outside, you have to be safe by getting hurt. Then walking on the road. Whenever you will be walking on the road, at that time also you should take care of yourself children. Then traveling in buses. Whenever you will be traveling in the buses, at that time also you should go safely. You should go inside the bus slowly. If you go fast, then what will happen? You will fall down, isn't it? Then what will happen if you fall down? It will get hurt to you. So while traveling in buses, you should go slowly. Then and so on. And so on means not only on outside, inside your home also you should take care of yourself. Got it? So see, let us learn some safety rules. Cross the road from the zebra crossing. So you have to cross the road on the zebra crossing children. So you can see here, this is zebra crossing. It's a strips of black, white lines. You can see the children, black, white, isn't it? It's a strips of black and white lines. You have to cross the road only on the zebra crossing. Got it? Next. Follow the traffic signals. Cross the road only when it is clear. Okay? Already you know children, traffic signal. How many traffic signals are there children? 3 signals, isn't it? So you have to follow the traffic signals there. So where do you find the traffic signals? See, traffic lights are lights used to control the movement of traffic. They are placed at road, intersection and crossing the road. Okay, see, I will show you the traffic signal children. See, this is the traffic signal. It's having 3 lights, isn't it children? 3 signals are there. Okay, first one is red. What red indicates children? Red indicates to make your vehicle stop. Then what the yellow color indicates children? Yellow color indicates to get ready. Okay, to make your bike to get ready. Then what the green signal tells children here? Green signal tells to go. Got it? So these are the 3 traffic signals. Now you can see in your textbook children. See the school children, they are walking on the zebra crossing. Are you able to see the zebra crossing children? Yes, see, both the children, they are walking on the zebra crossing and you should also walk on the zebra crossing. And you can see the traffic signals is there, isn't it? See, first one is red and the second one is yellow and the third one is green. So you have to follow all the 3 traffic signals. When you will be walking on the zebra crossing, see the vehicles, they have stopped there, isn't it? Yes. Next. While on the road, never run. Whenever you will be walking on the road, you will be going on the road, you should never run children. Use a footpath. Always walk on left side of the road if there is no footpath. Always whenever you are walking on the road, always you have to use the footpath. If footpath is not there, you have to walk to your left side. Got it children? Left side of the road. Next, do not put your hands out of the moving bus. Okay, when you are traveling in the bus, you should not keep your hand outside of the bus. moving bus. Not only bus, when you are traveling in train or in car, you should not keep your hand outside. Next, do not play with matchsticks or fire. You should not play with matchsticks or fire. Children, first I will show you this picture you can see here. The driver is there, the boy is there, and you can see the boy, the moving bus. The bus is moving and he has put his hand outside. Is this the right way, children? No, you should not put your hand outside when the bus is moving. If you put your hand outside, what will happen? Backside, any vehicle will come and it will cut your hand there. Got it? Next, do not play with matchsticks or fire. Here, children, I will show you the matchstick. This is the matchstick, children. You should not play with the matchsticks. Okay, I will show you the stick also, children. Here, this is the stick and this is the matchstick. You should not play with the matchstick. What will happen if you play with the matchstick? Yes, if you play with the matchstick, the fire will come out. Then what will happen? Your hand will get hurt there. Got it? So you should never play with these matchsticks. Got it? Next, do not touch electric wires applications with wet hands. Children, you should never touch the electric wires. In your home, you might have seen the electric box. Isn't it, children? Now I will show you the electric box. Children, this is the electric box, children. Okay, these are the buttons. This is the switch. Okay, if you touch with your wet hands to this electric box, then what will happen? You will get a electric shock there, because in this electric box, electric wires are there, children. Got it? So if you touch with the wet hand, what will happen? You will get the electric shock there. Okay. Next one, children, do not push anyone. Okay, whenever you are playing with your friends, you should not push to anyone. If you are going outside any function, when you will be playing with your friends at that time, you should not push to anyone unnecessary. Okay, then if suppose you have went outside to the playground to play with your friends, at that time also unnecessarily you should not push to your friends there. Got it, children? Then next, do not play with sharp objects like knife, blade, scissors, etc. So you should not play with sharp objects, children. I will show you the sharp objects here. This is the scissor. You should not play with the scissor, children, because it's very sharp object. Then you can see to the knife. Then I will show you the blade, children. This is the blade. So you should not play with scissor, knife and blade, because if you can you tell me what will happen if you play with these, children? Yes, your hands will get cut. When your hand will get cut, then what will happen? The blood will come outside. Then you will only start crying there, isn't it? So never play with the sharp objects. Got it, children? Yes. Next, I will show you the picture, children. You can see here. See the girl, she is touching to the electric box. Okay, so this is the electric box as I showed you. You should never touch the electric box with the wet hands. Then you can see to the boy, he is holding a knife there, isn't it? See, if you hold the knife in your hand, what will happen? Suddenly it may cut any part of your body, isn't it? Your hand, your finger, isn't it? So never play with the sharp objects. Next, if you want to swim, ask an elder to go with you. If you want to learn the swimming, if you want to go to swim, then you should not go alone, children. You should go with your adults or elders. Both are same here. Means you have to take your parents, father, mother, grandparents or elder brothers will be there, isn't it? You should take them with you while swimming. Then use a swimming tube for swimming. When you will go inside the swimming pool, then you have to use the swimming tube, children. Okay. Don't go like that only. If you go without using the tube, then what will happen? You will go inside the water. Okay. If you use the swimming tube, then you will flow on the water only. Okay. See, do not go to the deep end of the pool. While playing, you should not go at the end of the pool here. I will show you the picture, children. You can see here. See, swimming pool is there, and you can see the boy is playing and he is using the swimming tube is there, isn't it? See, he is using the swimming tube, that's why he is flowing on the water only. If he won't use the swimming tube, then what will happen? He will go inside the water, isn't it? So, always whenever you want to go for swimming, you should go with your elders. Then next use the swimming tube. Okay, and you should not go at the end of the pool here. Next, if you get hurt, immediately tell your elders. See, suddenly if you fall somewhere and you get hurt, you should not hide with your parents. Okay, you should not think, if I have fallen down now, what my parents may scold to me. You should not think like that. If you have fallen somewhere, immediately you should inform to your parents. Got it, children? Remember, if you follow these safety rules, many accidents can be avoided. Means, if you follow the rules, whatever I have said you. Can you tell me what are the rules I have said you, children? Yes, see, the safety rules which we should follow on the road. I said you the rules, whatever you should follow on the road. Then, the rules that you should follow at home. Do you remember? I said the rules which you have to follow in your home also, at home. So, if you follow both the things, then you will be safe from the accident. So, hope you all might have understood the safety rules. If you want, you can go through the lesson once again. I will come with the new lesson in the new section. Till then, thank you. Have a good day.